How's it going, YouTube? So today we're gonna do this Tesla Model Y with paint protection film. We're in the phases of getting it set up for install. I'm gonna turn the music down a little bit just in case it's catching it. Alexa, volume 3. Hopefully you can see. So we got maybe a few people coming on here, but for this installation, we pull off all the trim. So all this trim came off, and we've washed the vehicle multiple times. Let's try and get it better. We've washed the vehicle multiple times just because in Arizona it gets pretty dusty and dirty pretty quick. And what we're going to do is go through, clean up the panel, and give it a good clay bar. Alexa, volume 4. Get it a little bit louder so I can listen to some stuff in the background. We don't have that many people on tonight. We usually get quite a few in the morning. But we're going to go through, we're going to clay bar all the surfaces to make it nice and smooth and clean from all the debris. We got anyone on here yet? Got one person here on the live. What's going on? Where are you from? Leave a comment if you're enjoying this. We're just starting it. We're going to clear all these doors. Got a couple people coming on. For you guys coming in, this is the new Quicksilver on Tesla, and you can see it in the video. It's got a really nice, almost, I call it a black chrome look. It's my favorite color right now. It has a good silver look to it, but also in certain angles, it looks kind of black, I think. And especially when these sit outside and the way the sun hits them, it just looks pretty awesome. And I don't feel like you see a lot of cars like Beamer and all them, they tend to go with a lighter shade. And this is the performance model. So it's got the get up and go. It's got the nice carbon fiber accents. And we're going to keep it protected. So we're just putting it on with the soap solution. Kelly, what's going on? Marcus, what is this, amateur? Yeah, we're doing a training class over here. We're going to show everybody how this is done. But, Marcus, you're probably one of the few people that get to see it done. Not many people do, unless you're watching YouTube. So, we're going to show everybody how these doors are done. See, Marcus, Tyler. Appreciate you, Marcus. Where's everybody else from? We got quite a few people on here. Where are you guys all from? We're all from, I know Marcus and Kelly and myself are all from Arizona. It's pretty hot and humid out here right now. It's still pretty hot in the shop too. But we're just finishing this car up today. This Quicksilver Tesla got the whole front end done. It got the window tint done. We sent the badges out for a paint job, which they're getting a matte black paint to match all this trim. It'll look really sharp when it's all done. I can't wait because it'll be the first Quicksilver that we put the matte black logos on, and the matte black logos look sharp on the Teslas. Let's see, where's everybody at? We just got Kelly and Marcus talking. Let's see here. And the nice thing about these Tesla doors is they're pretty quick. As you can see, as long as you're just checking for all the dirt. But I'm going to ask this question for all the viewers except for Kelly and Marcus, because I already know what you got, or sorry Marcus, don't got. But what's everybody driving? I want to know. What are you watching? What are you driving with? Leave it in the comments. If you were to get paint protection, what are you trying to protect? But reason why we're doing these doors is because you get a lot of rock throw up from the, yeah, sorry, Marcus, maybe a little too soon. But you get a lot of rocks that throw up off this front wheel, door dings. It's not going to actually prevent the dent, but if you have the PPF off there, you're not going to risk getting a chip. We can always just pop the dent out and not have to repaint the door or put touch-up paint in it. Where's everybody at? We got a few people on here, guys. Where are y'all from? We usually do morning videos, so we're doing afternoon videos to see if we can get some more people watching. Or tell us what you want to see in the comments. We're doing the new Quicksilver Tesla. We got a Model S behind it that needs some new parts. It was actually damaged, so we took the PPF off. He unfortunately damaged it a little too hard, so some pieces got repainted and we're re-clear brawling them. What else do we got in here? We got a classic truck outside. We got a Highlander in prep for tint. We got an Audi for tint. We also on the other side got another Model 3 that the whole car is getting wrapped because it just got freshly repainted. Yeah, we got 235 people, Kelly, but we got nobody leaving comments. Nobody wants to tell us about their cars. Or, what's even better yet, what part of the country are you guys from? If you're even from our country, what other country could you be watching from? Last time I was doing this, we had people from Brazil, the UK, Russia, all over. Pakistan. I'm just going to leave it live while we do all 4 of these doors. So that's our first door down. Can't even tell the difference. So this door back here has no PPF. This door has PPF on it. Yep. Access to Rome. Where are you from? And if so, what car do you have that you want to get PPF? PPF's it's a pretty fun job too. You get to work with a ton of cool cars. Like we got this. This is the newest color, the best performance model. We just got to do a Model 3 yesterday. That was the performance model, new color. So it's pretty cool that we get to do all these. And the best part of this one is it's a family friend. So we get to protect it and help a family friend out. So I'm float cutting it in the handle so that it wraps in. I'm not actually cutting on the paint. And we're going to let it dry. So we'll let all that dry up. We're going to trim the front end and we're going to move on to the back door. While that dries, I'll move you guys to the other side so we can do the rear door. Access. Ah, is that Ash? That's what I'm talking about. Ash, he's watching work when he just got off work. He was just doing these doors and getting this car ready. He did the front end on it. Georgia. Yeah, well, I appreciate you just watching us live. It's a lot of fun. Let's see if I can get this set up to a good little spot there. Hawk Tui. Yeah, that's the solution that's in our tank. Fresh Hawk Tui from TikTok. So we're gonna go through, piece of clay bar. Vehicle's already been washed quite a few times, but you can still sometimes feel a little bit of gunk. And I always use my other hand. I just kind of feel back. You can always feel where some of the junk is. Let's see what else we got in here. So we're in Arizona, Phoenix, Arizona, and it's about 6 o'clock right now. So working a little late. As Ash was saying, I was a little sissy, so I had to go to the dentist today, so I'm a little behind because my tooth started hurting. So I'm trying to play catch up tonight. And if you install PPF, you'll see kind of what we do a little different. I kind of extend all the patterns larger so that you get the most coverage on it. And we mainly cut a lot of our PPF out by hand, like a modified hand pattern. And everything we use is expel. Sorry if I went a little quiet there. Sometimes when I concentrate, I go quiet. Yeah, it's taking off like crazy. I've been doing it for, shoot, now, probably close to, I don't know, 13, 14 years. I started off with Suntech actually. When they launched their film, I was the installation trainer. So if you look back on all their old videos, you'll see me, because they're based in Martinsville, Virginia, but had a headquarters also out here in Arizona. So we got to travel around with them, and then it was nothing like it is now. You see, we got all kinds of vehicles getting it. And truthfully, the big help was Tesla. Thanks to Tesla doing a really poor quality job on their paint, because it informed a lot of Tesla owners of paint protection and that they needed it. Because the #1 vehicle paint protected before Teslas was Porsche. And they don't sell near as many Porsches as they sell Teslas. But what's everybody else want to know? Where's everybody else from too? Where are you guys watching from? We got some watchers. Yeah, and if you were in my shop, access to Rome, we do a ton of Teslas. I mean, a lot of shops in Phoenix do too, but we have these patterns and everything pretty dialed in as clockwork. See if we could beat our goal too. How many people we got? Let's see. 323 Tesla owners communicate very closely. Yeah, that's true. And the best part about Tesla owners is they all recommend each other to the same shop, which we've grown from that. And we're across the street from a Tesla service center, which was the first delivery center in Arizona. So we kind of got a little bit known from that too, being the closest ones so that you can get your vehicle done right away. And in case you guys were wondering too, we're using all Expel products. So everything we do here from ceramic coating, which we'll be putting on these seats because they got the white interior, that's going to help the seats from staining over time. It's going to make it easier, quicker to clean up. See, who else we got in here? We got Bree. What's going on, Bree? So this is actually Bree's cousin's car. They're good family friends, and so is Bree. We've known them forever. Right now I'm just trying to pick a little piece of something out of there. Because on live, you're not going to just see a beautiful door done. You're going to get to see us clean out the little debris and everything that we got to do to make it right. But as you can see, doors are pretty quick. And I just let all these edges dry. That way they're way easier to wrap in. You don't need to put a bunch of edge prep on them. We just put, if you're an installer watching, I just mainly put a little bit of prep inside of this handle. That way it got a good grab because that handle doesn't have much meat to bite onto. Okay. I'm gonna readjust and get you guys over here. We'll show you some stuff that's on the shop. Let's see. Flip the camera around. So we got this Model S that we fully wrapped. It actually just got backed into a pole, so they had to replace the rear bumper, get the quarter panel repainted, because PPF holds up to a lot, but it doesn't hold up to a pole. So we're redoing a few of the little pieces on it. This Toyota Highlander is getting window tint tonight. This Q8 had the windshield tinted. And then this Model 3 was dropped off, and we're going to be doing a full wrap on that and have that done by mid next week. It just dropped off this afternoon. But we'll get you set up on this side because this will be the next 4 doors we do. But as you can see, this is my tripod for now. We're gonna have to get a little bit more official if we start to do more of these. Start with the front door. I kind of have my routine. Let's see, I gotta turn you guys around. Okay. Get you set up. We still got 226 people in here. Where's everybody from? What cars do you guys drive? What color? Do you drive a Tesla? If you do, this is the new Quicksilver. I like the color. It's pretty awesome. I probably said that a million times, but I feel like I'm talking to myself because nobody's commenting. All right. Kelly, yep, white Tahoe mom. What's everybody else driving out there? Let's put a poll. Let's see, I want to see how many Tesla people are watching. Okay. Who drives a Tesla that's watching on here? Let's see. Because if you drive a Tesla, you definitely need paint protection. And if you're in Arizona, why wouldn't you come here? We give a crap. So we're going to do the best job. So you'll see I use this little clay bar on every panel right before. If you know anything about cars, it actually kind of removes debris and really cleans the paint nice and deep. If you don't know anything about cars, that's what this little clay bar does. Yeah, and even with the low amount of miles, you can still feel like a little bit of bumpy down here from some small chips. But this car was just picked up, I believe, yesterday or the day before, because they brought it to us yesterday. Let's see, who else we got commenting on here? BMW M5, that's a fun car. Where are you from? Looks like you might be from a different country. We're doing this right now in Tempe, Arizona. And I work on nice cars, and I drive a Prius, and I drive a couple small, like a small truck and a bigger truck. Toyota Tacoma, that's a nice car. Oh, I know I'm gonna butcher this, Raham. I'm sorry, but what's going on? Nice that you joined on. Is that the Marcus? That's the Marcus Raw. Marcus Raw is our Marcus there, Ash. He's watching. Let's see here. Like I said, if you guys don't hear me talking, I'm on the other side of the vehicle right now, pulling the film. I'm concentrating, so I get a little quiet. Let's see. Anybody else commenting on what they drive? Let's see what everybody drives. Okay. Now, paint protection is like a big sticker. If you see the soapy solution, the Hawk 2 solution that's all over this, it's actually just baby shampoo and water. And then the other solution in this is a little bit of alcohol water. So that's going to help clear some of that baby shampoo and allow it to dry and squeegee out. And we're just putting every little corner into place. The edges all wrap over, so all we want to do is focus on the corner so that it makes the pattern in the right position. Let's see. What's up, Wilmer? All right, if you guys have a car you want protected, what is it? Or what's your dream car? Curious. We got plenty of people watching. I want to know if you had no expense, no amount that you had to have, what's the car you want? Because for me, sounds pretty standard. I'm going with a brand new Z06. I like Chevy, I like Ford. And I think the new Z06 is a beautiful car. Now, even though I love it, this color a lot, I'd probably do the new blue that the Chevy comes in. It also matches our logo. Is it bulletproof? It's bulletproof if you shoot it with a Nerf gun. It's not bulletproof if you shoot it with a real gun. So it is just a film, and it's just going to protect you from rock chips. So if you shoot it, it's not bulletproof. It'd be cool if we made something bulletproof, but I'm pretty sure when you bulletproof these, you gotta do it from the inside, and they do it with stainless panels, kind of like the Cybertruck, which we've had quite a few of those. We'll have possibly 3 of them in next week. We'll have 2. Maybe I'll go live one night or one morning and do a panel on that. See if we get more people. I think we're getting more people here in the afternoon. It's just pretty hot even though we're fully AC'd. You don't see me breaking a sweat. See, do we have any polls? Let's see. Oh, we got 34 votes. Let's see how many people are driving Teslas. So 38% of you guys are driving Teslas. So if you're driving a Tesla and you're one of those 38%, do you have PPF on it? Because the main difference I notice, if you look at the front end of this, which I'll show you after this door, we'll do a quick trim-in on it, and then we'll show you what a gas car looks like. There's a lot less painted surface on a car with an engine because you have a radiator. So you have the grill and you want all that airflow through it, where these don't have airflow. So you just have a giant flat, basically wall of paint going forward. And then you also have poor water-based paint that Tesla puts on it. They've been doing a lot better job, but it's still just not that thick. Just seems like it chips very easy compared to most cars. But when it comes to panel alignment and problems, every manufacturer has them. I know people complain about the Tesla a lot, but we see just as much on Ford and Chevy as we do Tesla. We are located in Tempe, Arizona. So we're in a hot state full of rocks, and that's why we do this to every vehicle. It seems to be getting a lot more popular because people know it works. Brazil, Katie, looks good, 5-star service with the live feed, right? We might get a good review from this customer, hopefully. And all the way from Brazil. What time is it in Brazil? I'm curious. Right now in Arizona, it's 6:25 p.m. Are you staying up late, or are you in the early morning watching this? So pop this open. Same thing, like all the other doors we're gonna do. Let this little area dry up. Let our wrapped edges dry. See how it's stuck to the other side? We're gonna let all those dry so that we can wrap it in so that you don't even really see it. Neymar chat. Sosa, I am, and GA. get my car done with that thing. So if you're looking to get your car done and you're in Georgia, look up expel.com. If you look up expel.com, you can find a dealer locator. It'll find someone near you that does paint protection film. It's going to have a list. You can put in your city, state, zip code. It'll show you it all. And I'm surprised we still got Ash. Ash, this is like almost working overtime, I think, because you're watching work be done at work after you got off of work. So thanks for putting in the extra effort. And Ash, the disaster that we're talking to on there, that's his name. He actually did the entire front end of this vehicle. Okay. So I'm gonna clay bar this panel as well. Dominican Republic, what's going on? We got a lot of baseball players from there. We're right by the Cubs Stadium, and we got a lot of the baseball players coming out of the Dominican Republic. Hopefully you're enjoying this live. If you guys are, throw a thumbs up in there, or a like, a comment. We'll keep doing it. I'm just really doing it on like my before time and after time of real work, because between 8 and 5 the phone doesn't stop ringing. But man, I think you can even see it on the phone. I love this color. We can do a lot of cool things to this. I really want to see it in the matte finish. So if you have a Tesla Model Y or any of the new Teslas in this Quicksilver, while we're live and you're watching this, because I'll be wrapping it up soon, call us or text us. I'll give you 10% off to stealth wrap the whole car and throw a couple little freebies in there if you're watching right now, because I want to see what this color looks like in matte finish. Or even shoot us an email, but it's got to be done before midnight tonight. And if you stay on our lives, you're going to see I give a lot of little discounts for you watching the live. Especially on our cleaning products. We'll ship them to you. I got to get all my little notifications today. Matte with black badges would be, I think that's going to be the ultimate look. That's why I can't wait to throw the black badges on this one. Come through with the paint protection. And as a customer, we have country on in the background. If I open it up and yours was like this one does, that's a bonus. That means you're cool. It means you listen to good music. Let's see. Currently 1031 in Brazil. Nice. Yeah, 1031. So you guys aren't too far ahead of us. This is kind of like the East Coast. Now, just in case you're tuning in, do you have any questions on PPF? Any truths, any lies? Like what people say about it? A lot of people get it mixed up with ceramic coating. They always ask us if ceramic coating is going to protect their paint. It absolutely is not. It's false. It's going to protect your paint from UV, not from scratches, not from rock chips. Ceramic coating is just to make it look nice and shiny, make it easy to wash, easy to maintain, so that you don't get those swirls and scratches because you're not having to be as abrasive with it. PPF is your true rock chip protection, scratch protection. If the film takes damage, the nice thing is we can replace it. In Arizona, if you don't have this and you look at your car with 6 months of driving, I can guarantee you it's going to have a lot of rock chips. And hopefully this is satisfying to you guys to watch. To me, it just looks normal. This is what we do every day. How many Tesla people we got here still? 35% Tesla people. So right now we're just getting all that soapy water out. That's going to allow, think of this as a big sticker. It's just a really big thick sticker that we're going to stick to your paint. Can it come off? Absolutely. I'm not sure if you guys are asking that because it doesn't say it in the comments, but I know you're thinking it. Can this come off later down the road? Absolutely. So we use a steamer and we basically soften up the film with hot steam, and then we can lightly remove it. That is Ash's favorite part of this process, removals. Installing it isn't as fun. No, I'm just kidding. To remove it, it just ruins your hands, blisters your fingers. And there's really not a way around it. Even wearing gloves, it still just makes it a harder removal. Where are you guys still all watching from? We've got quite a few people watching. I'm gonna throw another poll up there. How many of you have PPF? Let's try that one. Sorry if you got my big nose in there. Let's see. Start a new one. Boom. There we go. Let's see if it works. There it goes. Marcus Raw. Oh, Marcus, you're the one that told me that. I can't believe you're still watching. Hopefully this is fun to see. Okay. Gonna let this one dry. And then I'll show you guys on the other side what it looks like to wrap one in. Okay. Let's see if we can move this without moving the actual tripod. Get you an up close shot. So we have a ton of excess. If I folded all this around, it's just going to get all bunched up and caught up and not make a smooth wrap. So what I do is I go through and I trim it to a mini wrap, because behind the door, we're not too worried about that actually getting chipped. We're just wrapping it behind so that the edge of this is protected and so that you don't see any seams on the outside. So I like, I'd say probably about a 1/8 to a 1/4 at the most wrapped around the edge. So that way if you open this and you ding it into something, the edge is protected. Show you what it'll look like once we wrap it in. And we're just going to use a torch to heat the end of the film up. So it might be loud. I don't know how loud that's going to be on the mic, but we'll see. Because I know my wife, who's on here, hates listening to it on the phone. It's really loud. So I just use a wet towel and just gently take it over so it's nice and smooth. Let me get out of the way. Okay. The worst sound ever. Absolutely. We got 6 votes. Let's see how many people have PPF. 50-50. Not bad. Honestly, paint protection has just blown up since COVID, I really feel like. Just before COVID, like I said, when Teslas came out, everybody was learning about it. Thanks to Elon designing this car and not really giving a crap about the paint. Let's see if you can still see this. There we go. Do we have any paint protection guys watching this? And swipe this thing down. Can I hide that? No. So I just go through, really melt those edges on. That way it doesn't pop up. Same with the handle. See if I can hold it and get you a little closer on that one. So if I flip it around. So the little wiggles, it's just from the heat. Then we're gonna wrap it in there nice. And for the next part, it's a little tough because I usually use 2 hands. Like that, I'll just kind of hold it down. But then this part, I'm gonna need 2 hands though. So, for this part, I'll usually open the handle. I use my hand to wrap in those little corners because the handle's in the way. But we'll show you the finished product once we're done. And I'll end this live stream and finish it off there because all I have left to do is wrap in these edges. See, I'm gonna kind of probably be in your way. Well, the fun part about going live is if something funny happens, like that usually does during the mornings when I'm by myself, you guys will get to see it. Okay. Okay, we just got the last edge, which is the center edge. So this is the final stage of wrapping these doors. Just heating in all the edges, going through, double checking it all, and then putting the parts back on. So the parts we always remove is the upper window trim. We put it in each seat, so this was the upper window trim. They just pop on and off. So we pull them off so that we can get the coverage all the way inside of the door so that you don't see any seams. Okay. All right, well, we got a finished door. I'm gonna show you the results. Thank you guys for hanging out with me live. We'll do some more videos in the mornings and in the afternoons, kind of whenever we have some time. Let's see, we're ending it off with more people having paint protection on their car. I'm gonna show you around this car one more time because It is the new Quicksilver. So look at how nice that looks. You don't even know that it's paint protected. So no paint protection on the quarter panel or the rear. Paint protection. Look at that, it's protected and you can't even tell. And wrapped inside real nice so that you don't have any lines on the face of the door to build up dirt. We took all this trim off so that we can put the trim back on. We wrapped all the edges in nice and neat. That's the key. You don't want these things to look all garbage on the back side. You want them all nice and flat. You want it wrapping that little corner. Let's see if I can get this to zoom in. Look at that. That's the ultimate coverage right there. You can see my little line and the weld line. So they're pretty darn close. No wrinkles, other than Tesla. Tesla's got their own little wrinkle there. But it's a good looking car. So that's the new Quicksilver. That's our paint protection install. I'm not gonna bore you with showing you the rest of these, just getting the edges wrapped in. Maybe we'll do some video on that tomorrow. But this whole front end got protected. We took off the badges. And just wait. Because Tesla comes with a boring chrome logo up front, chrome logos in the back, and the rest of the trim's this beautiful black. So we had the logos matched to this trim, and it's gonna look amazing when it's done. So I appreciate you guys. Hope you have a good rest of the night from wherever you're watching. And I'm signing out. See ya.